Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing what I call my love or loss spread for all of my Aries out there. So let's get after it. Alright, here we go. Some rising Venus and Jupiter, Sun, Moon, rising Venus and Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. What types of energies are my Aries currently dealing with? What kind of energies are my Aries currently dealing with? What kind of energies are my Aries currently dealing with? Cards that I need. 2. Second one popped out. We're definitely going to be taking that. Ooh. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So, currently, my Aries, you are dealing with the energy of someone that believes that they are your twin flame. You have a twin flame connection with this individual. This is who you're currently dealing with here, okay? Also, this individual happens to be a water sign individual, okay? Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy here. Now, there's a sense that there's a great deal of loyalty and devotion that this individual has towards you, because this is the energy that you're currently dealing with here. Also, we got the High Priestess energy here, okay? So there's an aspect of, you know, this individual, I feel like this individual is really kind of using their intuition to help them kind of maneuver through this minutia of the situation here. Now, with that being said, this person is sending a great deal of communication with you via social media via, you know, Twitter, Facebook, that sort of thing. So there's a tremendous amount of energy and communication that this person is sending out to you to connect with you. All right. Now, I'm also feeling here that things have kind of slowed a little bit with this individual, with the communications, because you haven't really responded back maybe the way that they thought maybe you should have here, because we're getting a Hangman card here. So this person feels like there's a connection between you two. They want to be loyal, they want to be devoted to you, but they're feeling like, you know, they're beginning to wonder if it's all just a one-way thing, if they're really feeling you, but you're not really feeling them as much, okay? This person has also become somewhat defensive, if you will, because they're not really hearing back from you, okay? Now, again, you know, I don't feel as though maybe you're doing this purposefully, but nevertheless, this person is feeling somewhat ignored, if you will. I feel like they feel like you're trying to avoid them in some way here. And as time goes on with this individual, we got the Ace of Swords here. At least in this person's mind, it's becoming very clear that they care more about you than you do for them, because communication has slowed down on your part, okay? And they're about to make some, with the King of Swords here, they're about to make some pretty, what they consider to be a wise decision. It's going to be tough, because Kings of Swords are all about making those tough decisions, making those hard choices, but being able to pivot, okay? So making wise choices about tough decisions. And I feel like, you know, this individual is kind of, they're reaching the point of no return here, as far as the communication and as far as them feeling like this is like a one-way street type of thing. So that's what's going on with that situation there. So with that being said here, let's see what are the strengths? What are the strengths of this potential relationship? What are the strengths of this potential relationship? What are the potential strengths of this potential relationship here? What are the potential strengths of this particular relationship? What are the strengths of this particular relationship here? One more shuffle. What are the strengths of this potential relationship here? Show me cards you need to see. Show me cards you need to see. Show me cards that I need to. One more shuffle here. There we go. So what are the strengths here? What are the strengths here? What are the strengths here? Okay, well, the strengths here, believe it or not, is the fact that there's a fork in the road. So there's definitely some choices that are going to be made here. So we're at a fork in the road at this particular point in time here. Okay, we're at a fork in the road. And this fork in the road represents a situation in which there's definitely going to be a decision that's going to be made either way. It's going to be a decision made either way. So that's the particular strength. Whatever's going on between you and this individual, things are going to be resolved very quickly. Okay, it's coming to its end. So either you're going to re-engage with this person and things are going to begin to flourish, or you're just going to cut things off. In addition here, again, the particular strengths, you guys work together. You work in the same work environment, or you know individuals in the workplace. You met this individual in the workplace or something like that. So there's a close proximity here. So there's pretty much no avoiding this situation, okay? Now, also, we have a situation here where we have the Fool card, which represents a person being willing to take a leap of faith. So someone's willing to take a leap of faith here. The only setback here that I can see pretty much also, we have the Seven of Swords here. And the Seven of Swords represents a situation in which someone is believing someone to be engaging in some kind of sneaky behavior here. And that's going to pretty much be... so, again, you got to go back to the question. What is the particular strength of this situation? Strength of the situation here is maybe the reason why you're kind of keeping this person at arm's length is because you think there's some sneaky behavior going on. So in other words, there's a thought on your part at least that there's maybe some kind of, this person is not exactly faithful. This person is not exactly being completely transparent about their relationship status. And so that's what's going on as far as that goes. So things are coming to a head here. There's with the Two of Wands here, there's definitely some choices that are going to be made in the near future here. It's going to take a lot of strength and a lot of passion, a lot of courage to kind of bring things to fruition. So things are going to come to a head, and there's definitely going to be some clarity to this situation, one way or the other. Okay? So, in addition here, with that being the case here, let us see. What are the potential blockages to the situation? What are the potential blockages to the situation? What are the blockages that you guys are doing? What are the potential blockages that you guys are dealing with? What are the potential blockages that you guys are dealing with? What are the potential blockages that you guys are dealing with? What are the potential blockages that you guys... Two more shuffles. What are the potential blockages that you guys are dealing with here? What are the potential blockages that you guys are dealing with here? There you go. All right, so first up, blockage that we're dealing with here is the Emperor card. Someone is not really, excuse me, sorry about that. Someone is not really taking a leadership role and taking control of the situation. So someone needs to get in front of this and force the issue one way or the other. And I feel like that's coming in the near future. In addition here, another blockage here is one person's willing to take a leap of faith and the other person isn't, because it seems like I said before, it seems like there's some uncertainty about the nature of this person's relationship status. So whereas though they may be willing to take a leap, you're not, because you're not exactly sure. Also, another blockage is the potential here with the Eight of Wands is all of that communicate. They think they're covering all their bases by constantly staying on top of the situation, communicating with you. It's I get the sense here that you're feeling like you're being smothered by the situation. You're being completely smothered by the situation. This person constantly hitting you up on RDMs and stuff like that is beginning to be kind of annoying. Also, here, another blockage here is the potential for somebody to walk away with the Eight of Cups. Somebody is generally thinking about walking away from this situation. Now, that, as I told you before, this person is feeling as if this situation is not reciprocal. So it could be them, or it could be you just kind of like prepared to walk away from the situation. Also, it's a possibility you've already walked away from the situation, because that's what it's kind of beginning to feel like here. In addition, someone is not using their intuition here to kind of help that you think you're using your intuition, but there's a lack of really communication here. So you're maybe relying a little bit too much on your intuition, and you may be kind of like you may be making creating a situation that's it's not exactly what it may. Just because a situation may seem a certain way doesn't necessarily mean that's what it is. Okay. Also, we have a Two of Cups here representing a situation where we have not only friendship, so friendship is also beginning to be an issue here. But in addition here, like a twin flame connection here, one person feels as though that there is a really deep connection here. Another individual is feeling like, I don't even know we can be friends after all this. Even because of the way things are going down. There's a better way to handle a situation, and I'm kind of feeling like, things are getting to the point where I don't even know if we can be friends type situation. Also here we have the Knight of Cups. It represents a situation where someone wants to be swept off their feet. And that's definitely not happening here because there's simply kind of like a lack of communication going on here. So with that being said here, let's see what additional information Spirit has to give. And then I'm going to tell you if I think it's a love or loss situation here. What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? I'm going to shuffle. What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? Cards I need to see. Ooh. Okay, so here we go. So, Spirit's saying take that leap of faith. This is a leap of faith that may be worth taking. Okay? So, you may want to think about taking that leap of faith here. In addition here, you have Spirit letting you know you're worth it. You're definitely worth it. So, you're worth the time and worth the effort. So, you do have this sense of self-worth. Okay? And that's important. But it also may be important to kind of take this leap of faith and kind of give this thing a try and see what's actually going on here. And finally here, be your best self always. So what that's telling me here is, look, give this person the benefit of the doubt to hear them out, okay? And any kind of strange behavior that they may be demonstrating or kind of red flags you may be picking up on. Instead of ignoring the situation, just kind of address it and say, hey, listen, you know what? This is what my deal is. This is the problem I have with you. What's up? Give them a chance to explain the situation now. After this person has explained the situation, if you're still not convinced, you still think there's something not quite right, then of course just cut it. But you do have to hear this person out to hear their side of the story here because there may be some things here that you're missing, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. If this is a love or loss situation, I say this is a potential love situation. Once you hear this individual out, I think that you will be pleasantly surprised. Okay, well, so with that, I'm going to shut this thing down. This is general love reading. It may not resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you and you want to know more about this particular situation, I'll leave a link below. Make sure you get yourself a personal reading. In addition, if it doesn't resonate with you, take those parts of it that do and dismiss the rest. Okay. If you haven't already, please like, please share, and absolutely subscribe. Also, I got a new mic, guys, so hopefully all you guys that can't hear me, now you can hear me. Still, if you're having some problems hearing me, make sure you let me know below. I can adjust the mic here, so it's a pretty expensive mic, so I spent some good money on it, so this better work this time, you feel me? So, with that being said, my name is Adonis. I love you guys, and I will absolutely see you next time.